Get that shit out of my face.
Or,
Get out of my face.
Or what?
Jack Doherty is known for his reckless stunts and confrontational style, but now that fame is turning against him. Jack has become one of the most disliked internet personalities, and at the center of this downward spiral is a critical group of people, his security team. These guys are the ones who have kept him safe during countless public appearances, online stunts, and aggressive interactions with strangers. But now it's about time that we talk about the other side of this story. The side where the people paid to protect Jack might be enabling the chaos or becoming victims of it themselves. Let's start with the role of Jack's security team. Normally, professional bodyguards are trained to diffuse tension and avoid escalating situations. But in Jack's case, they often do the opposite. There are numerous clips online where his security guards are seen threatening people, pushing boundaries, and even getting physical with strangers. In this video, you can see a guard aggressively confronting an elderly man who was simply doing his job. Jack had approached the man with a microphone, asking absurd questions in a bid to generate viral content. When the man showed discomfort, instead of stepping back, Jack's guard moved in with intimidation. On camera, you can hear yelling, aggressive body language, and even physical interference. These are not isolated events, they happen regularly, and the guards are always part of the chaos. So, why would trained professionals risk their careers by behaving this way? The answer lies in money. Jack Doe has been paying his security team far above the industry standard. These inflated salaries weren't just about protection, they were essentially bribes for loyalty. By paying more, Jack created a situation where the guards felt obligated to follow his lead, no matter how questionable the scenario. But that gravy train is grinding to a halt. Jack's financial empire is in freefall. His primary income came from streaming on Kick, a platform that banned him after a physical assault took place during a live broadcast. Without that stream of income, Jack is losing tens of thousands of dollars every month. And the life he's built? It's expensive. Very expensive.
Jack Doherty? Yo, you're at the gas station with no security? Yo, what would you do if I just slapped the shit out of you right now?
Take his McLaren, for example. A high-end sports car like that costs several $1,000s per month in payments and insurance alone. He also rents a luxury mansion, which could easily cost $20,000 or more monthly, depending on the location. Add to that his designer wardrobe, party lifestyle, constant travel, and a full-time team of editors and assistants. And Jack is burning through at least $100,000 per month, possibly more. That number doesn't even include the cost of around-the-clock security, which could be $10,000 to $20,000 a month for a top-tier team. Meanwhile, his income is shrinking. Sponsors are backing out, merch sales are declining, and he no longer has a platform like Kick to rely on for regular earnings. Jack has tried to recover with quick schemes like launching meme coins and promoting gambling, but these moves seem more desperate than strategic. With negative cash flow each month, the financial math no longer adds up. Jack's security team is now stuck in a tough situation. They were willing to cross lines when they were being paid well, but with those payments shrinking or disappearing entirely, the risk outweighs the reward. Their association with Jack is already hurting their reputations. Security work is built on trust. Future clients need to know that a guard can handle things professionally and legally. Jack's team is getting the opposite reputation. In the eyes of the industry, they are becoming liabilities. Compare Jack's guards to those who work for celebrities like Taylor Swift or Mark Zuckerberg. Those bodyguards follow strict rules. They are trained to blend into the background, never becoming part of the story. Jack's team, in contrast, is often center stage, yelling, pushing, and creating viral moments of their own. This visibility might bring Jack views, but for the guards, it brings professional shame. The irony is that Jack needs security now more than ever. He can't walk down the street without being harassed. In one video, a random person on the street starts shouting threats at him. Jack tries to brush it off, but the danger is real. He's angered countless people online, some of whom have taken it personally. He's insulted business owners, mocked vulnerable people, and invaded the privacy of random individuals, all for content. This behavior has real-world consequences, and these are not harmless pranks. These are actions that have made him a target. As his content has become riskier, so too has the job of his security team. And the job is changing in ways that make it less appealing. It's no longer just about guarding a high-profile client, it's about navigating moral gray areas, handling public outrage, and sometimes being part of content that's deeply unethical. In this next video, Jack flirts with his own brother's boyfriend to generate drama. But what about the people involved? What about the emotional and ethical boundaries being crossed? His guards are forced to stand by and watch or even participate. It's not what they signed up for. Even the professional boundaries between Jack and his guards are starting to blur. In some videos, you see Jack holding hands with his guards, treating them more like personal friends than hired protection. While there's nothing inherently wrong with being close to employees, this level of emotional entanglement makes it harder to enforce professional limits. It turns a job into a toxic relationship where neither side can operate clearly or safely. This situation mirrors the downfall of other internet personalities like the Island Boys. They too became famous quickly, spent money recklessly, and lost everything just as fast. One of them is now homeless, unable to pay rent or car payments. Their fame couldn't save them from the consequences of poor planning and impulsive behavior. Jack is heading in the same direction. The worst part is that Jack seems unaware of the danger he's in. His security team isn't just protecting him from random fans, they're protecting him from real threats. People who are angry enough to cause physical harm. Without that team, Jack could be seriously injured or worse, but the guards can't stay much. Jack Doe's story is a warning to everyone trying to build a career through controversy. Yes, conflict gets clicks and drama draws attention, but what happens when the cameras turn off? What happens when the platforms kick you out, the sponsors disappear, and the money stops flowing? If your entire career is built on being hated, what happens when you can't afford the protection that hatred demands? There are only a few possible outcomes. Jack might find a new platform or revenue stream big enough to support his lifestyle and team, but that seems unlikely, given his damaged reputation. He could try to reinvent himself with less controversial content, but that would require real effort, self-awareness, and the ability to change, qualities he hasn't shown. Or he could continue on this path until the inevitable crash. Unfortunately, that third option seems most likely. As always, don't hesitate to comment down your thoughts on him, and now YouTube thinks that you're going to enjoy this next video even more, so might as well check it out.